Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today, guys, we're going to continue with this Hyundai I20 and we're going to see... Sorry, it's cold in here today. We're going to see if this timing chain is going to sort this car out and get it running as it should, the way it should just be, really. It is absolutely freezing in here. I've got the electric heaters on and one over there and the fire going just to get the chill off. I am starting to get a bit of a cold, I've got to be honest. So got my thermals on, thermal bottoms and thermal tops, just to keep warm. Hopefully, I think the weather's going to change over the next few days, get a little bit warmer, so that'll help. But we need to continue with this Hyundai. It's driving me mad, this car. I want to make sure that we, can get this running as it should. So, let's get into it. Let's do this. Right, guys, so how we left it yesterday was we put the casing back on. So that's all been put back on in place. All the mastic has been obviously dried off now. The water pump's been put back in place and that's been torqued up. All the bolts been torqued up to where they should be. All I've got to do is I've got to torque that lower pulley up to make sure that's torqued up to the right spec and setting. And then just box it all back up. Just put all the new. I put the rocker cover gasket, the new one, back on, so that's all in place, ready to go. That's all done. And then just basically, just get all the spark plugs back in place. Just put it all back together, plug it all back in, put the solenoids, put those back in place as well. Just make sure that it's all back together, and then we're going to see if this is going to solve it, our problem. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's get this done. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. It's getting really close at that time where we've got to turn the key. Everything's back to normal. Everything's back together, sorry. All been buttoned up, all been tightened up. Everything's back in its place where it should be. I've double-checked things, gone over things. The only thing we've got to do is fill up a bit more coolant when the engine's running. Hopefully when the engine's running. I have put a boost pack on the battery as well, just to help start on the first go. And what else we're going to do? Oh, before we do any sort of starting process, I am going to wipe and clear any codes that's going to come up on the computer. So we'll double check. I'll get power to it. I'll do that. Clear any codes, get any codes out of the way completely, so it's completely fresh. And then we're going to go for a start up on the key. So let me do the codes. Let me clear that. I'll come back to you. Oh, I sound really bunged up, don't I? Yeah, I'll come back to you in a minute, guys. And we'll go for a start up. I'm not going to do this until I'm filming. Trust me, you're gonna be with me when we start this car. So let's see if this works. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to sort this problem out. If not, we just have to keep digging, keep looking, keep searching, and I suppose keep replacing things until we actually get to the major problem of it. So let's bear with me for a minute. Let me clear the codes. I'll come back to you when we're in the car, ready to start. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys, that this works. But bear with me, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, guys. So I've gone to the computer, cleared all the codes. The ones that was on there and the ones that were sort of stored. We had 2 engine codes there, and we had the stability ESP one for the speed sensor on the rear, which we've done. So we've done the rear speed sensor. That's all sorted. That's all done. The codes are all cleared on the car. We're going to plug this boost pack in now. Going to give it some power. There we go. Power is up 100% as well. So let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, guys, this is it. Are you ready? Wow, beautiful run, just straight on the key. Okay, I don't want to get out. Okay, let's have a look. It sounds lovely. Yeah, honestly sounds lovely. But it's that, I think the codes were kind of every 4th cycle, every 5th cycle, it was coming up. So let's turn it off. I suppose the other thing as well, it really needs to go for a drive, doesn't it? I need to take it for a test drive, and then we'll know 100% whether or not it's solved the problem. I don't know whether or not just cycling the key is gonna do it. Well, this is the 4th time. So that's the 4th cycle. I don't know. I definitely need to take it for a drive. Right, okay, anyway. That buzzing noise. What is that buzzing noise? Oh. Okay. This bloody thing's buzzing again. Remember last time? I think I had to do that last time. There you go. Jesus Christ, it panics me. He's saying wrong with the car then. Okay. Right, at least it runs and starts, you know? So that's great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the computer back in, check the scan tool, make sure there's no codes coming up, make sure everything's all right with that. Take it for a test drive as well. I'll drive it around for a bit, and just to give it, you know, as you're putting more power, acceleration, it changes the actual gears. And kind of hope that's going to be it, guys. But, yeah, I think what we'll do for now is we'll just finish it all off. I've got to take this wheel off, put the wheel arch back in place and line that back in. And then put all the wheels back on. I'll take it for a drive, come back and let you know what I found. If anything, if any codes come up, fingers crossed, that has done it. But so far, so good. Yeah. You know, it could have all gone wrong. But to be honest with you, I did have help from the mechanic at the end. It did sort of help lining things up and sort of put all that back together where it should be, all timed. So that's good. I have got to get some coolant into this system, but I don't know how to do this one. I'll have to look online. Maybe there's a bleed nipple or something somewhere on a thermostat. Normally there's something you've got to open on a thermostat. See if I can find it. But yeah, bear with me for now, guys. I'll set you up. Let's get it all finished off. And let's take it for a test drive. Right, okay, guys. So she's back on the ground. All the wheels are back on. Everything's been put back to normal together. I've double checked everything, plugged everything back in. I've rescanned the car. Nothing's coming up on the computer, on the scan tool whatsoever. So that is a good sign. But the test is going to be a test drive, I've got to be honest. So let me take it out for a quick run around. I'll come back. I'll bring it back in. And then we'll find out whether or not this has solved the problem. But so far, so good. This has actually worked. So let's take it for a drive, come back, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, guys, just been back from the test drive. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Drives really, really nice. I've just re-scanned the car. I'll show you. And that just continues, pass, continues, pass, the whole car. So, yeah, it looks like, dare I say it? It looks like we fixed it, guys. Yeah. There's no codes coming on it. It drives absolutely spot on. You know, getting some real nice heat and temperature into the car as well from the coolant. So I know that's good. There's, you know, it's really weird. Maybe it was the chain in. Maybe it did jump. Very, very strange. But so far, it seems to have done it. So what I've done is I've actually booked an MOT for this car this afternoon at 2:30. So I just want to quickly run over the car, just check, make sure everything, light bulbs, all the rest of it, just do my normal quick check around. I have been checking as I've been doing this car, but I just want to quickly run around it, do the checks. We'll run it to the MOT centre. We'll come back and then we'll see. I'll let you know what happens. So let me set you up and let's get cracking, getting it ready for the MOT. But so far, so good, guys. I think we may have done it. So, yeah, just fingers crossed it's going to be all right. But I think I need to drive it for a bit as well. I can't let this go without absolutely 100% knowing that is going to be all right. But let's just carry on and let's just keep moving with it and just see what happens. But let's get it for the MOT as well. Let's find out what's going to happen. So I'll set you up for now. Let's get cracking all over the car. And then I'll go take it for the MOT, come back. What a busy day. Right, bear with me, guys. Right, okay, guys, so that's the MOT checks all done. That wasn't plugged in, the spotlight, because, yeah, I think I took the bumper off, didn't I, to repair the other side, and I connected up the other side, not this side. I thought it was a bulb at first, but it's not. It was just a plug, bang, in you go, job done. So, yeah, she's kind of ready to go and take for the MOT, guys. Let's find out what happens with that. And, yeah, see what else we need to do on this car, but it just seems to be a little bit of a money pit at the minute. But hopefully that's it. It just needs a clean inside and out, and then it can go up for sale, basically. But I will give these a call, I think, Milton Keynes Hyundai, to see if they've got any service history on this car. It'd be nice if we can get some sort of history, even if it's a couple of years. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Better than nothing. So, yeah, right. Let me take this to the MOT centre. I'll come back, I'll show you and let you know what happens. Fingers crossed. Well, fingers crossed that the light don't come back on the way down there, because that's a foul on MOT straight away if the engine management light's on. Anyway, right, let's find out what's going to happen, guys. I'll see you soon after the MOT. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I am back from the MOT centre, and let me tell you, I've got some good news and some bad news. Let's start with the good news. We have a pass, no advisories, straight through. There we go. Okay, now for the bad news. Oh, God. So when I dropped off the car, absolutely no problem. All the way there, no issues whatsoever. Dropped the car off and left it with him. He done his bit. He'd done the MOT. It's passed. It's lovely. He parked it out the front, and then when I come back to pick up the car, got in the car, turned the engine, and guess what? So apart from we've got no fuel now because I've just used it all. We have got the engine management light up again. Guys, unbelievable. I thought that was it. I thought we'd done it. But I even said to the guy at the MOT centre, I said, was that light on? He said, no, it wasn't on, because if it was on, it would have been a foul, wouldn't it? I said, yeah, that's what I thought, but it's on. He went, well, it wasn't on when we've done the test. I said, well, I've come out, got into the car, and now it's on. Just can't catch a break with this car. It's definitely going to be the last Hyundai I do. Let me do a scan, and let's see what is coming up. One code on the engine. I wonder what that is. Right, okay, guys, let's have a look, see what this code is. Exhaust camshaft active. Exhaust camshaft position. Advanced. Oh, God. So we haven't sorted it. Oh. Exhaust camshaft position. It can't be. Something's not right here. We've done the timing chain. It's all lined up. It all sort of works. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, guys. The mechanic at the end, he did say that it might have something. It's obviously oil related, because the oil. Oh, jeez, I'm just guessing. I can't keep throwing money at this car. This is getting ridiculous. He said, He said what you really need to do is check the oil, drop the pan. He kept on saying to me last week, he kept on saying about the oil pressure. and the oil pressure is in the solenoids. And that's what he's saying. It's that exhaust camshaft. Not position sensor, but he's saying that it's over advanced on the exhaust side. So it looks like we're going to be continuing with this Hyundai I20, guys. So it's gonna, oh God. I've got to laugh because otherwise I'd kick it outside the front and leave it. But I've got to laugh at it. We will continue with this saga. It hasn't ended. I thought we may have got away with it and done it, but it just ain't. We just. It just ain't having it, is it? It's just one of them things. Just one of them things. I think the next video we're gonna have to drop the sump, do another oil change, check those solenoids. I don't think it's the actual solenoids the problem. He seems to think it's an oil related problem, oil pressure. It could be the oil pressure switch. I don't know. Maybe the oil pickup filter underneath, pickup pipe. It's got a filter on it. Maybe that's blocked. Well, I think we'll have to check the sump in the next video. But for now, we're going to have to leave it. So, yeah, in tomorrow's video, guys, on a on a better note, we have got a new project I'm going to show you tomorrow. We're going to get into it. I did show it on Instagram, and I asked people to guess what make and model the new project is. But no one seems to know what it is. And I've never come across it before. And I've even looked on eBay, and there's not one of these cars, not one for sale on eBay. Now, that's a good thing or bad thing, I don't know. But we're going to get into it tomorrow in the new project. But for now, this car is going to be, put out the front. And then we're going to be, tomorrow's video, which is Friday, we're going to do the new project. And then Monday, going to come back nice and fresh. And we're going to get into this and hopefully get this resolved, sorted and done. But for now, that's the end of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me trying to solve this problem. It's a definite head scratcher. And like I said to you before, there's a lot of mechanics that can't even solve this problem and diagnose it, really. It's just getting to that issue. Like, it doesn't, that code doesn't specifically tell me exactly what the problem is. It just says that there's an issue with the exhaust side on the camshaft. Doesn't tell me what the issue is or where it is. It just tells me that it is an issue. So we will find out. Hopefully we will get there, guys. You know me, I will not quit. I'm not a quitter, and I will find the issue and problem. But throwing money at something is going to be the problem. Never mind. Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. See you soon. Thanks for watching.